you as a person need to decide where you want. So I think, for example, you started off that Friday you are here, right? What a beautiful way to congregate.
Beautiful.
Yes, we did have options. We all have options, especially in Australia, where we want to go. And there are many other such places that we could have gone, which probably are not as great as being here. But I think this is where once we go, once we develop that relationships, right? So I still remember that the first time when we came as a Bhakti Riksha, Gaurav Prabhu and Sneh Prabhu, sorry, Srilanka. But over the time, the relationships have become almost like a family, right? Chate ho, milte ho, and you look forward to it.
Yeah.
So, and why is it? It's not because that I only like that person, but it's also because the other person is valuing me.
Yes.
And I think this is so important. If I see my kids, especially like Pritesh, Dipanshu, right? They look so much forward to it because they get to meet, they make that relationship.
Yeah.
हमारे पे चाचा मामा ताऊ तो है नहीं.
Yes.
यही है.
Exactly.
So yeah, I think it's about the ecosystem, it's about the relationship and association, and you need to know where you want to go.
Yes. Beautiful.
So the value, हम लोग जो value लेके आते हैं, the value that we have for the world, it does not depend on just our value. It depend on कि आप वो value कहाँ ढूंढ रहे हो. You know, अगर आप ये value, if you want to go and see what you worth, you should go to a place who knows your value. So similarly, similar to this one, this guy was actually had a small stone, precious stone, लेकिन गंदा था बहुत. And he told his son, he said, his son was very upset. उसको लग रहा था कि ना पापा मेरे जो friends हैं ना, they don't value me. मेरे friends मेरा मजाक उड़ाते हैं, ये करते हैं. So I'm actually good for nothing. तो उसके दादाजी बोलते हैं कि ये लो बेटा, take this stone. You know the guy over there जो अभी सब्जी मोची है, and he उसको बोलो कि I want to sell this stone to you and see how much he says. So मोची के पास जाता है. मोची is cobbler by the way. You kids probably won't know. Cobbler, you know the the person who fixes the shoes and stuff. So he goes to the guy and said, do you want to take this? So how much? Said $2 because it's a stone. I'm gonna hit the shoes with it and make it whatever. Then he comes back. He said, Dadaji, it's $2. Said okay, then go to that person who is selling the vegetables and stuff. उसके बाद जाता है सब्जी वाले के पास. सब्जी वाला से देखता है I can use it for weighing, so I'll give you $5. So he comes back, said Dadaji $5. Said okay, then go to this guy who is a jeweler and show him this. The jeweler के पास जाता है. Jeweler कहता है कि this is a really precious stone. I can't even put value on it right now. It is so expensive. मैं इसकी value नहीं कर सकता. So he gives back to the kid and he comes back and he said Dadaji, he could not even value it. It's so expensive. And then he goes, and दादाजी पूछते हैं कि क्या हुआ? What did you learn from this? तो कहता है कि दादाजी, I don't understand it. It's the same thing. Why everybody is valuing it differently? And Dadaji said because उसकी जो value है वो same ही है. But the person's eyes, the person who is looking at it, उसकी knowledge पे है कि इसको कितनी value देनी है. So sometimes we value a lot. And the day you find that you're not valued enough, it doesn't mean that you don't have value. What does it mean? It means you are not in the right space, right environment. आपके पास जो environment है, it's not conducive for you. Now, can I go a little bit harsh with this? Please tell me if it's gonna land. If I offend someone, please forgive me because मेरा intention नहीं है. But think about your family members. How you treat your family members. How you treat your husband, your wife, your kids, your uncles, aunties, mothers, fathers, whoever, neighbors. Think about how you treat them. Are you that jeweler? हम लोगों को एक तरफ से तो समझ में आ गई story, हमारी value समझ में आ गई. Now I want you to understand from the other side. Now, who do you want to be? How many of you want to be like a jeweler? Raise your hands. The rest cobblers? we all need to be a jeweler for who? For who? For everyone around us. हम लोगों को तो ज्वेलर चाहिए, लेकिन we are not ready to become jeweler. Is it landing? Raise your hand if it's landing. If it's not landing, I need to explain it somewhere. So it's not landing that much actually. So let me explain in another way. हम लोगों से we expect everyone to treat us somewhere. Okay, kids, do you understand this? We want everyone to treat us in certain way. Yes, yes or no? Yes, we want someone to treat us with respect. But are we giving the same respect to them? That's the question. And I'm not saying that you guys are not. I'm just saying it's something to ponder over. Who you want to be? You want to be a cobbler? You want to be that, sabji vendor? Or you want to be a jeweler? It's your choice. Does it make sense? One more person. I want one more person to share it before. Yes, bro.
Completely different perspective. Robert.
Please,
So,
that would be lovely.
so when I saw the video, I was like, why do we want anyone else to value you? That's a basic assumption over here, right? So the first thought that came to my mind is, I kind of compare that with ego. So if I say no, I want people to value me as $500 or whatever that is.
Yeah.
That means you are.
Too focused on yourself.
Yes, you're proud and you think you matter too much, which is not really the case. And in the broad scheme of things, right? So I think if someone has the right mindset of understanding what Bhagavad Gita tries to teach us, that everything is Krishna related, and he's he does everything. You
And
don't
he
do
doesn't
anything.
make mistakes.
Correct. So then your value goes down, right? When, as an individual, you don't have any value, right? Yes, if you're supported by Krishna, then everything happens because of them, and then so when you think you're nothing, right? Then you don't expect any value from others. So if that is the mindset, then it doesn't matter when someone else is giving you value or not, and then you're okay anyway.
Beautiful.
Sudama Krishna story.
Prabhuji, it reminds me of that wooden creatures and the creator story.
Yes.
So
yes.
the true value of ourselves is in the
Punchinello.
eyes of our creator.
Yes,
So
very
he,
nice.
he can value us.
Beautiful. Can you pass on the mic at the back? Yes. At the
Prabhuji, I just want to add.
yes, please, Prabhu.
I think when you say you value or what value you bring, but I think it's mostly what it's like your energy that you put in for whatever thing you are. It's that basic.
Yes.
And it's not that if you're being valued or not valued. It's the energy of
What?
whatever
How are you
purpose.
showing up? I think this is more important. You're right. Which energy are you bringing into a relationship? Which energy? So are you bringing an energy of a cobbler or energy of a jeweler? And other way around as well. You are valuable. You are valuable. And if someone is saying no, you're not, that doesn't mean you're not valuable. That's a lesson. That just means that this person does not know how to value it. So I wanted to go the other side because I want all of us to have a mindset of a jeweler. So I know the other side, you guys understand it, but thank you very much, Prabhu. How are you showing off? What energy are you bringing in? That is what is important. But you're absolutely right. And this is the next stage of our evolvement is we get to a stage where it doesn't really matter what people think about us. सबसे बड़ा रोग क्या कहेंगे लोग? That's the worst disease you can have is what people will tell you. क्योंकि people will never be we will not be able to satisfy everyone, guaranteed. हम लोगों को leadership में भी सिखाया जाता है, like literally when you're in a meeting of 20 people, all you need is around 50, 60, 65% people to be on your side. Rest, don't worry about them because you will not be able to have a consensus of 100%. Yes, Madhi, please.
Now I have a little bit different perspective.
Oh wow, I love this.
Video. The way I saw it, like when you talk about relationship,
Yeah.
and if somebody is not valuing you, yes, I agree. You have to
Yeah.
value yourself. You bring your best. You bring the energy.
Yeah.
But sometimes people in front of you will still not value you.
Yeah, no.
So there's a saying like, you know, कि अगर आप पेड़ को पकड़ के उसको गालियाँ देते रहोगे, eventually the tree will die,
Yes.
right? So if in a relationship, if a relationship is not working in whatever shape or form, and it could be any relationship, I'm not talking about
Uh-huh.
just you know, husband wives or partners or girlfriend boyfriend
Any
or
relationship.
work relationship, any relationship. So what I took away from this video is you got to change that space.
Yes.
If people are not valuing you, like no matter how much energy I'm going to put it in front of that person, why should I waste my energy then? I need to change my environment.
That's correct.
So that is my take.
That's amazing. And you know what? When you change, the reason why sometimes you need to change environment is because no matter how strong you are, no matter how aloof you are, no matter how detached you are, कि लोग क्या बोल रहे हैं मेरे बारे में, what happens is when people bring that different kind of energy in your space, sometimes if you want to perform the best of your capacity, you need to move out. And you need to detach yourself and get out of that zone and get to a place where people, like for example, if I start talking about Bhagavad Gita to a person जो दारू पी के गटर में पड़ा है, ए बाहर निकल, देहिनो यस्मिन यथा देहे, वो बोलेगा क्या बोल रहा है भाई? इंग्लिश, हिंदी में इंग्लिश कुछ तो बोल, ये क्या बोल रहा है? देहिनो यस्मिन यथा देहे. So what do I have to talk to him about? भैया दारू पी के गटर, दारू पीने यहाँ बैठ के पी, गटर में गिरा हुआ है अभी. Come outside. You know, that's what I'm talking. But a person who, like you guys, I won't talk to you like that because you are on a different energy level. Sometimes we need to go to that level in order to bring people out, but that doesn't mean I become that. दारू पी रहा गटर में मैं भी आता हूँ, एक पैक मेरा भी बना. That should not be the case. Now, what Mataji said, that's a great example of us. We need to detach ourselves, not because we are weak, not because I can't handle it. It's because for my own protection. And for another thing is, if I'm working, if I'm acting in the highest form of myself, then I can help more people. For that sanity, I have to get up. And the problem is, when we are surrounded by people like that who are really negative, आप कितनी बार समझाओगे किसी को? You have to detach yourself. But I was talking about, for our family, we need to be what? We need to be a jeweler. So how sometimes somebody comes to you and say, you know what, I feel like your kids come to you and say, you know, Papa, I don't feel good. I feel like, you know, I'm good for nothing. How would you treat that kid? Who do you want to be at that moment? You want to be a jeweler. You want to say, beta, you have this potential, you have this potential, you have this potential. You know, but if you show up like a cobbler or sabji vendor, guess what will happen? You will give the same kind of step. And आपका बच्चे जो आपके पूछने आएगी, Papa, I'm struggling today. And by the time he leaves, he will be struggling more. So how do we show up? And what you said, and Prabhu, what the perspective you had, your perspective, like, doesn't really matter how people are treating me. I'm going to show up like who I am. And that is there is a Srila Prabhupada से किसी ने पूछा, Srila Prabhupada, I want to go and preach in nightclubs and, you know, all those places जहाँ पर बहुत खराब काम होते हैं. तो Srila Prabhupada ने बोला नहीं जाना है. तो नहीं गए. Sometime afterwards, somebody said, Srila Prabhupada, I have to go to even worse place, वहाँ पर, you know, और भी drugs के काम होते हैं. मेरे को वहाँ जाके preach करना है. Srila Prabhupada said, ये go. So one of the assistant asked Srila Prabhupada, can I have my mic back, please? That's not what Srila Prabhupada asked, by the way. Srila Prabhupada said, उन्होंने पूछा Srila Prabhupada, what's happening? Why are you not? Why did you say no to other guy and why did you say yes to these people? Srila Prabhupada said, do you know the game of Kabaddi? How many of you don't know what Kabaddi is? Raise your hand. Kabaddi, the game, Kabaddi. You don't know what Kabaddi is?
What is
Okay, only kids don't know. Okay, Kabaddi is a game where there are two segments of a little court, like a tennis court without the net. Yeah, there is a line there,
and 6 people here, 6 or 7 people here, 7 people on the other side. You have to go and you have to hold your breath and you have to say this. Kabaddi, 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 kabaddi. And then you go to their section and they will try and grab you. And if they touch you, when you come back, if you touch the line, that means all those people who touched you, try to grab you, they are all out. So Srila Prabhupada said, I sent them because they were good kabaddi players. That means when they go there, they will not be out. They will come back. And you know what they will do is they will bring people back. Unless and until we have that caliber, which you were talking about to do, we just need to stay like a jeweler. Make sense? Yes.
प्रभु आप ये बार बार बोलते हो कि before helping anyone else,
You have-
you need to put your own mask first. And you are right. Sometimes when you are surrounded with those situations, for your own sanity, you do need to detach yourself and work on yourself. Because जब आप and I do agree with Sneh Prabhu as well. जो प्रभु ने बोला ना वो बहुत elevated
बहुत
level पे
elevated level है.
पहुंचना पड़ेगा that you are not
And after
affected.
that, that's the ideal thing we need to be.
Correct.
We
And
need to
that's
get
where
to that
you-
stage.
अभी तो हम बहुत ही lower stage पे. We all need to work on ourselves and
Yeah,
put
yeah.
that mask on.
Very well said. Very well said. So thank you very much. Now we're gonna start our class. Is that okay? All right. Can I have the mic? So what I'm gonna do is we are reading from Bhagavad Gita.
We're gonna do Bhagavad Gita 2.19 and I'm gonna recite the verse. Please recite after me. Yeah, is it possible, Mataji, आप लोग इस तरफ आ जाओ? Is it possible we can accommodate those people on this side? बेटा थोड़ा आगे आ जाओ. Come over here. Just use this space because I want people to see the screen. और इधर आ जाओ. I want all the space to be packed up. Come this side. बेटा आगे आओ ना. बेटा आप come next. Come over, sit over here. और closer. प्रभु आगे आओ. Thank you. Whoever is not interested in reading, they don't have to come. That means everybody has to come. Alright, so let's start. Let me recite the meter in my head. Ya enam veti hantaram. Yaschenam manyate hatam.
यश्चैनं मन्यते हतम्
Ubhauto na vijanito.
उभौतो न विजानीतो
Nayam hanti na hanyate.
नायं हन्ति न हन्यते
Ya enam veti hantaram.
य एनं वेति हन्तारम्
Yaschenam manyate hatam.
यश्चैनं मन्यते हतम्
Ubhauto na vijanito.
उभौतो न विजानीतो
Nayam hanti na hanyate.
नायं हन्ति न हन्यते
य एनं वेति हन्तारम्
य एनं वेति हन्तारम्
यश्चैनं मन्यते हतम्
यश्चैनं मन्यते हतम्
उभौतो न विजानीतो
उभौतो न विजानीतो
नायं हन्ति न हन्यते
नायं हन्ति न हन्यते
यायेनं वेति हन्तारम्
य एनं वेति हन्तारम्
यश्चैनं मन्यते हतम्
यश्चैनं मन्यते हतम्
उभौतौ न विजानीतो
उभौतो न विजानीतो
नायं हन्ति न हन्यते
नायं हन्ति न हन्यते
य एनं वेति हन्तारम्
य एनं वेति हन्तारम्
यश्चैनं मन्यते हतम्
यश्चैनं मन्यते हतम्
उभौतो न विजानीतो
उभौतो न विजानीतो
नायं हन्ति न हन्यते
नायं हन्ति न हन्यते
य एनं वेति हन्तारम्
या एनं वेति हन्तारम्
यश्चैनं मन्यते हतम्
यश्चैनं मन्यते हतम्
उभोतो न विजानीतो
उभौ तौ न विजानीतो
नायं हन्ति न हन्यते
नायं हन्ति न हन्यते
य एनं वेत्ति हन्तारम्
य एनं वेति हन्तारम्
यश्चैनं मन्यते हतम्
यश्चैनं मन्यते हतम्
उभौ तौ न विजानीतो
उभौ तौ न विजानीतो
नायं हन्ति न हन्यते
नायं हन्ति न हन्यते य एनं वेति हन्तारम् य एनं वेति हन्तारम् यश्चैनं मन्यते हतम् यश्चैनं मन्यते हतम् उभौ तौ न विजानीतो उभौ तौ न विजानीतो नायं हन्ति न हन्यते नायं हन्ति न हन्यते
Neither he who thinks the living entity, the slayer, nor he who thinks it slain in its not. For the self slays not, nor it slain.
So Krishna, so for the people who are here new and for the first time, backdrop is Arjun doesn't want to fight. Arjun ko nahi fight karni hai. He is giving so many reasons why he doesn't want to fight, and he's saying that mere ghar walon ko main maar dunga, then who is going to enjoy with and all those sort of things. Now Krishna is replying. Krishna is saying, Krishna has said few things before. Sat asat ke bare mein bataya, what is temporary, what is not temporary. Our soul is permanent, our body is temporary. Now he is saying, neither he who thinks the living entity, the slayer, nor he who thinks the slain, it slain, is in knowledge. So knowledge ka kya matlab hai? What does knowledge means? That the person, the Atma, cannot be killed. Simple. In simple language, it cannot be killed. Or जो ये सोचता है, because Arjun ने बोला ना मैं को मार दूंगा. So Krishna is saying, what do you mean? Who are you? तुम कैसे मारोगे? You cannot kill and they cannot die. Simple as that. Because he is making a point. ऐसा नहीं कि अर्जुन भी बोलेगा अच्छा ठीक है नहीं मर रहे तो ठीक है मैं जाता हूँ thank you okay टाटा bye bye. He doesn't say that. He kills after that. So what's happening is he is creating a sense for us to understand this. कह रहे हैं कि and then what happens is both perspectives are fundamentally wrong. Somebody thinks that entity is slayer. That means मैं तुम्हें मारूंगा. So I am an entity and I'm a slayer, I'm going to kill. Or this person जिसको मैं मार रहा हूँ, he's going to die. Both the sentences, they're both incorrect because soul को कोई मार नहीं सकता है. Simple सी बात है. Soul cannot be killed. So now with the next verse which we're going to read now and then we're going to discuss it for next few minutes. Actually, I want you guys to let's look at the philosophical depth of the first verse. Number one, ignorance. आपको पता है हमारी जो सारी प्रॉब्लम्स है लाइफ में उसकी रूट कॉज क्या है? कोई बता सकता है? What is the root cause of all our problems? Unawareness. This is another thing, something else. But unawareness is thing. But what is it called?
Ignorance.
Ignorance is root cause of every problem we have. इसका क्या मतलब है? अगर हम ignorance हटा देंगे तो क्या होगा? Problems नहीं होगी. Ignorance नहीं होगी. Ignorance हट जाएगी तो जो problem होगी उसको हम problem नहीं समझेंगे. उसको हम लोग क्या समझेंगे? A lesson. For example, somebody goes to the gym. उसका gym instructor बोलता है start here. You're doing 5 kilos or 10 kilos. Go to 15. तो 15 करने में ज़्यादा मेहनत लगती है. So it is hard to do 15 kilos dumbbells. Maybe for some of you know, maybe not. But 15-20 kilos dumbbells is hard. When it's harder, what does it do? It builds bigger muscles. है ना? So जिसकी लाइफ में प्रॉब्लम है अगर वो सोचता है भगवान, अगर हम भगवान से बोलते हैं भगवान प्लीज give me courage, तो भगवान क्या करेगा? How would भगवान give you courage?
Give you more problems.
Yes, because he will give you opportunity to be courageous. लेकिन क्या होता है, हम बोलते हैं भगवान प्लीज गिव मी करेज, भगवान कहते हैं ओके, तो कहते हैं भगवान ने क्या कर दिया, अरे आपने बोला हमने दिया, you asked for it, I gave it to you. Simple. Huh? That's a brilliant question. Look, if we can answer that correctly, and this is very honest, if you can answer this correctly, what should we ask Krishna for?
Bhakti.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes. So you know what? Bhakti is a superset. You know, people who understand subsets and supersets, Bhakti क्या है? Superset है. Everything is inside the Bhakti. If you ask superset, for example, if someone, if यहाँ पर, if I have put 5 notes in there, one is $5, one is $10, one is 20, and one is 100, and I say you can only pick one note, which one would you pick? $100, because all the other notes are inside that $100 already. Yeah? So similarly, when you ask for Krishna, when you can ask for courage, no problem, but be prepared for it as well. अब ऐसा नहीं कि आप सोच रहे हो यार भगवान को how can I trick भगवान? Nobody can trick भगवान. अब प्रभु ने बोला ये courage नहीं मांगनी है, क्योंकि फिर problem आएगी. No, that's not true actually. What I'm saying is, when we start looking at our life as an opportunity for us to become a better person on a daily basis, that's when you become little eligible for Krishna's mercy, and then he will give you mercy in terms of, he will give you problems, but give you wisdom as well. You know what? Don't look at it as a problem. So भगवान को हम लोग ये मान सकते हैं, भगवान, let me look at my problems as an opportunity. Please help me, भगवान, please मेरी मदद करो कि मेरे को जो problems आ रही हैं, let me look at it as an opportunity for me to grow as a person. Let me see that. And you know how hard that is? It is very hard. And the harder it is, the bigger the muscles. The heavier it is, the bigger the muscles. It's up to you what you want to go for. Now remember, it's not important what you ask for. What is important is your attitude towards that asking. What do you want to achieve out of that asking? You can ask for, you can ask for Bhagwan, give me a comfortable life. You can ask for that, no problem. If you have a comfortable life, you will have a comfortable life. But as a person, you will not be able to grow because a comfortable person does not understand other people's problem. Somebody came to me the other day, a few months ago. They made a massive mistake at work, massive mistake. And they were like, I made this mistake. And I said, it's okay. I'm the king of mistakes. I've made so many mistakes that I understand you. That's okay. Let's fix it. Let's not do it again. Simple as that. But same thing, the same guy, before he came to me, he went to my other person who is in charge as well. He went to him and he just said, smashed him completely. Problem kya thi? Same thing. He could not bear it because he does not make mistake. Because he doesn't make mistakes, he thinks nobody should make mistakes. And I made so many mistakes. I'm like, you know what? Human, you human, me human, both human. But the other guy, the reason why he cannot forgive, because he is so hard on himself. So the lesson kya hai yahan par? What is the lesson? If you want to ask God, just ask for wisdom. Ask for wisdom to be able to discern between what is opportunity and what is not an opportunity. If you really, agar aap sach mein interested ho, you want to build that muscle, don't ask for comfort. What you should not ask for is comfort. What should you ask for then? Challenges. We can't ask for challenges as well because Bhagwan थोड़े से challenge देना नहीं मजाक कर रहा है. Yes, there is a, I don't know, when we were हम छोटे थे ना, मम्मी भजन चलाती थी, I don't know, but I remember one line, he said, भगवान जितने चाहे दुख दे पर दुख सहने की हिम्मत है. That was the line I remember. And I said, why would you tell this to God? क्यों पंगा ले रहे हो यार? जितने चाहे दुख दे दे यार, मत दो, मुझको नहीं चाहिए दुख. But the problem is, if you do not have problems in your life, what will happen? You will become that person who is hard-hearted. हमारा heart कैसे soft होता है? When we go through really difficult times. Someone who is struggling with depression, when someone else who's struggled with depression comes to them, he will understand. He will have real empathy. Someone, I know someone. The other guy was. This guy comes to me and said, Prabhuji, I'm suffering from depression. When I go to my wife goes, snap out of it. She said, snap out of it. She said, snap out of it. As if I don't know how to snap. He said, my wife, she thinks that I can't snap. I can snap. But how can I snap out of this? Because that person has never felt what depression means. So they become hard-hearted. So if you're going through a problem, what is God doing? Giving you a sensible, compassionate heart. Is it landing?
Yes.
Is it too heavy? It is heavy. The thing is, heavier it is, the more muscles it will bring, the more capacity you will have. आपकी हमारी जो capacity है depends on how much we can handle here. And I'm not saying that all of us should be able to handle everything. No. We all have our capacity. हम अपनी capacity में handle करें, but always ask to stretch that capacity. What is it called? It's called growth. Simple corporate world में it's called growth. Growth means discomfort. और तपस्या हमारे शास्त्रों में जो तपस्या लिखा है, तपस्या का क्या मतलब होता है? तपस्या means you're voluntarily taking discomfort. That is called tapasya. And the benefits of tapasya are siddhis and all those sort of things.
तपस्या means प्रभु actually वो आ रहा है तपने तप मतलब
तप
तपने से
तपाना अपने आप को, लेकिन लाइटर से नहीं तपाना, वो वाला तपाना. कैसा तपाना? You put yourself in a situation, hard situation, which you don't like. For example, somebody said, "Oh, this guy was telling me, I'm gonna go off sweets for Easter." मैंने उसकी शक्ल देखी, मैंने कहा, you don't even like sweets. If you're going off sweets for Easter, that doesn't mean anything. You will not gain anything out of it because it's not tapasya for you. Somebody who doesn't drink chai said, I'm going to leave chai. Arey pakdi ka thi. So what is tapasya means? You do something which you don't like to do and you still do it for you to be able to grow. If you don't do, if I start doing dumbbell, try to make my muscles with this phone, I'm never going to get there. It's comfortable, but I'm not going to make any muscles out of this. So we need something different. So I'm not asking God to give me more troubles. I'm asking God to help me, give me wisdom so that when the problems are there, I don't look at it as a victim. I look at it as an opportunity for me to learn and grow. Okay? So what we will do is, we will...
Question.
Yes.
Prabhuji, in the context of last video that we saw, and ignorance and awareness, if we connect both, then running away from that environment, it might not be the solution.
Yeah.
So if it is an extreme situation, if the person is actually trying to push you down, yes, you should move out. You should have that awareness and knowledge that yes, this is not the right environment. But realistically, we don't face extreme situation day in and out. We are in a normal husband-wife, daughter-sister relationships. In that case, sometimes person is hard on us, but we need to have the awareness why he's hard on us. Maybe we did something wrong. We should have that awareness and wisdom that and in that moment we might come strong, saying no. We may start a fight. But later on, we should realize, okay, that is why that person yelled or why that person behaved like that.
Love
so
it.
I think awareness is more important than running away from the situation.
Yes, that is really, really good. That's a very amazing perspective.
And I think I'm going to add to it. आप लोगों को समझ में आया what Madhi said? Yeah. We need to understand that we're not running away from it because if you run away, then you won't build that muscle and stuff. It's not going to grow. And the reason and I think the reason why Gaur Gopal Prabhu was talking about that was he is saying that understand that you don't have to look for validation from other people who actually don't have value for you. Don't look up to them to give you validation. That's it. That's all the message was.
Why would you spend your energy there anyway?
Exactly right.
Because your intellect would tell you that, okay.
Your awareness and your intellect will tell you what awareness you're talking about. That these people, they don't matter.
Stay away. Yeah.
Like for example, I'll give you an example. Like मैं सड़क पे अभी जाता हूँ and this random guy who's crazy, is drunk, he swears at me. I wouldn't mind. Like this guy is out of his mind. I would not mind at all because उसको पता ही नहीं क्या कर रहा है. But if one of my best friend comes and swears at me and he's like he's abusing me, then I'm like because his words value to me, I will say like, why are you saying that to me? That will impact me, but that guy won't impact me. So Gaur Gopal Prabhu was saying that understand that don't let that crowd who does not value you any right to validate you. They're not, you don't need their validation. However, as a human being, we are surrounded by people always. Or no matter how strong we are, I shouldn't say no matter, majority of us, we want validation. Like sometimes when I cook, I want my wife's validation, literally. And my whole motivation depends on her validation. उसकी शक्ल को देख के मुझे पता चलता है कि यार that's it, ये dish कभी नहीं बनाऊंगा. But she's very nice. She never gives me bad feedback. But and plus she's nice, but she's honest. She will not tell me off, but she will say, you know what? One day she said, look, it's very, very nice. A little bit of taste and salt would be better. Taste is everything, man. So anyway, so what I'm saying is we need to understand, Madhaji, what you said is absolutely correct. And we need to get to that stage where if my environment is trying to make me grow in a certain way, I need to have awareness here. Is this person trying to grow, make me grow, or this person is trying to push me down? There are two kind of people. Some people they love belittling people. They will push me down, you're not good enough. And they really mean it. For those people, don't waste your time, get out of that. But otherwise, yes, it's an opportunity for you.
And Prabhu, there are different thresholds for different people,
yes,
different situations.
That's
so,
correct.
Yes.
Everybody has different threshold, and if somebody is interfering your threshold, move out, and otherwise get that as a sign for you to grow. एक सेकंड बेटा, माता जी आप भी कुछ बोल रहे थे, मैंने आपको last time भूल ही गया. माता जी को देना. She was saying something for the about the video because we're talking about it.
आपसे पूछना ही चाहती हूँ, मतलब उस वीडियो से मुझे ये समझ में आया कि जैसे भगवान ने हम सबको एक जैसा बनाया, लाइक वाटर से अगर हम करें, तो जैसे हमें कभी-कभी ऐसा लगता है ये मतलब जैसे मंदिर में अगर पुजारी जी हैं या कोई भी कि ये तो कितने बड़े डिवोटी हैं, हम तो ऐसे नहीं बन सकते, मतलब लेकिन भगवान ने हम सबको एक जैसा बनाया. अगर हम अपने आप को इस चीज की वैल्यू करेंगे तो हम भी मतलब उस लेवल तक जा सकते हैं.
I love that. That's really good. That's very good. So one day I was the day I got Brahman initiated, so they asked me to go to they said that now you can go inside the altar and all those sort of things. And I was not feeling like I don't deserve to be in the altar anyway. So, and then at the same time somebody told me something because on that day I was doing a vegetable cutting service. So, and I was thinking, should I do my vegetable cutting service or should I go into the altar? I can touch the Lord, I can bless Him, and I can wash their feet and everything. What should I do? And then Nandalal Prabhu came. He said, doesn't really matter. That pujari and the person who is cleaning the toilet, Krishna look at both services exactly the same. A Brahman who is completely he's really high up there and he's doing altar service, he's touching the Lord. Him and the person who is cleaning the toilet in the temple, they both have exactly same reciprocation from Krishna. And that is for us, we have to remember that. And exactly like the water, we are all like that. We are all made by who? Krishna, and He never makes mistakes. And if आपको कोई बता रहा है you are a mistake, staying with them is a mistake.
Don't let anybody tell you that you're a mistake. Yes, sir.
What's called a something like called the learning pit.
Learning pit. Yeah.
So now like learn that you have to get out of your comfort zone. Like the pit is going to be like first the starting place is going to like just be normal. It's going to go down a bit and it's going to go up, but more upward than where we started means it. So even if the person is like just went out of the comfort zone,
Person who gets out of the comfort zone,
and they go to the pit,
go to the learning pit.
that is where like the problem starts, and then they have to like get like do their best, and they have to like put a lot of effort in it so they could success out of the learning pit. But if you want to do like something like easy, and then the easier thing will, or if you like in life, if you like go to like a level when you achieve stuff and then just go up and up, and then but if you do something like which so easy, you then again fall down.
Yeah.
Have to do stuff which is harder for you.
Yes, very nice. You have to do things which is harder for you. Well done. I mean, when I was his age, somebody would have told me comfort zone. Comfort zone, get lost, man. Comfort zone. What is comfort zone? I don't want to leave my comfort zone, but he thinks that the only way you can grow is when you get out of your comfort zone. Thank you, beta. That really means. Yes.
आज पता है कि मेरा दिमाग उल्टा ही घूम रहा है, but the whole motivation for doing bhakti, so जो बोलते हैं कि जो पृथ्वी है एक दुखालय, right? So चार चीजें basically birth, death, disease and old age, right? So you want to get out of this place because you don't want this to again. But ये तो दुख देते हैं. Now if you're saying कि नहीं दुख दो हमको because we will that ourselves, then the motivation to get out of this place will not be there, right? So at least at the initial stages भक्ति करने का motivation वही है कि भाई तुम यहाँ से निकलो so that you don't have to face all this stuff. So by default अगर कोई तकलीफ आती है, दुख आते हैं, problems आते हैं, तो वो प्रेयर आई जाती है भगवान ये हेल्प कर दो थोड़ी, इसमें नहीं चाहिए या फिर प्रॉब्लम्स ना आए. So it's like two conflicting things, right? या तो we should ask for problem to grow, but why do you want to grow? You want to get out of the place, right?
It is like that catch-22.
Catch-22.
Because जैसे कुंती महारानी बोलती है ना, हमारे को आप हमेशा प्रॉब्लम में रखो, ताकि because you know when we are in our comfort zone, तो हम भगवान को भूल जाते हैं.
Yes.
Because there is no need for भगवान.
Yes.
But जब लेकिन problems आते हैं, that's nobody else matters
Yes.
but भगवान. Because
सबसे अच्छी
we know no one else is going to help.
सबसे अच्छी भक्ति तब होती है जब सब चीजें क्रश हो रही हो. और Prabhu, this is incredible what you just said. We need to. This place is actually not fit for gentlemen. That's written. Krishna says. अभी हम पढ़ेंगे आगे. Krishna says that this is dukhalaya and it is ashashwat, which is it is full of जहाँ जिस जगह पर सिर्फ दुख मिलता है वो है ये जगह. तो हम लोग क्यों उस दुख को एम्ब्रेस करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि भैया क्यों उस दुख से हम ग्रो करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं? अरे जाना ही है ना. तो but what we are talking about is while we are here, there is a mindset that we need to have as devotees, as a human being. And we are talking of that mindset until we get to a stage where we understand, you know what, this is not for me. So we want to sustain. क्योंकि क्या होगा? The only person who will be able to get out of this place is someone who has that capacity to have that awareness, so that you know, understand. You know what? I can see the world what really is. कई बार क्या होता है? वरना क्या होता है? If you, it's called premature renunciation. What does it mean? Renunciation means ये दुखालय है भाई. मेरे को किसी से कोई मतलब नहीं है. मैं जा रहा हूँ हिमालय क्योंकि मैं बहुत परेशान हो गया हूँ. When I have that is called premature renunciation. Real renunciation is बहुत problems हैं. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fight this. I'm gonna grow what Krishna wants me to grow, and I'm gonna grow out of this as a detachment. Then I'm gonna take that renunciation, and that renunciation will be true renunciation. It's not gonna be a fake renunciation. Fake renunciation क्या है? कि अरे जॉब नहीं मिल रही है क्या करूं, ब्रह्मचारी बन जाता हूं. That's आपको पता है ISKCON में there was this guy, real story, somebody was telling me that somebody wanted to be a brahmachari and they didn't take him because they interview him, they find out what is the purpose of becoming brahmachari, and he said, you know, I've tried 5 times, couldn't clear IIT, I want to become a brahmachari. He said, nah, that's so you want to just escape, you're doing escapism, you want to escape out of this? No, you go there, once you get into IIT, finish your IIT, then you come and we'll take you. And that guy, guess what, he went, he cleared his IIT, finished his degree, he came back, and now he's a brahmachari in Mumbai. So, and that's when he realized what is true renunciation is not escapism. So, until we understand this, tab tak ke liye, jab tak we build that muscle, tab tak ke liye we have to understand this word, we have to grow while I'm here. Okay, Mataji. Come. Prabhu, Mataji can come over here. You sit over here. You're sitting over there. No. You sit over here. Please. It's an order.
लगा के दूं?
Why is it not coming in? No, it's you want what? I wanna. Beta, you gotta put this over there. Here, put the glass over there. Prabhu, can you put that on again? Perfect. Lalit Prabhu, you sitting over here next to me. उसको ओपन कर दो बेटा. नीचे जा रहा है प्रभु. हाँ ऐसे करके उसको नीचे कर दो थोड़ा. हाँ बस दैट्स नहीं, इसको सीधा रखना पड़ेगा. हाँ प्रभु, इसको सीधा. इट हैज टू बी लाइक स्ट्रेट. हाँ ऐसे. यस, इसको घुमा दो ऐसे. हाँ बस ठीक है. हरे कृष्णा.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Vishnu Pareshwar Prabhu, for bringing me.
हरि बोल. हेलो. Mic testing.
Thank you, Vishnu Pareshwar Prabhu, for bringing me out of my comfort zone. This is the last thing I would have done in my life. But I am coming out with a lot of courage to speak in front of you about something which is very beautiful, which is Harinam Sankirtan. So we are here for different reasons, right? हम भक्ति में किसी न किसी वजह से यहाँ पे आए हैं. सबका अपना रीजन रहा होगा. कोई कृष्णा से जुड़ना चाहता है, कोई बस एसोसिएशन के लिए आ रहा है. तो now I want to, before I start this presentation, I want to do a short meditation. I want you to have a feeling. आप आँख बंद करके बिना बिल्कुल डाउट मत करना आपकी जो फीलिंग्स है उस पर. Just close your eyes and I want you to completely feel what you are listening. No matter what, you're not going to open your eyes because this is going to be really, really transforming in your life. So I would want you to take a deep breath in and out. Another deep breath in and out. Now, what I'm going to play, just observe and feel the vibrations and think what you are imagining right now. Keeping your eyes closed, just observe whatever thoughts you have. आपके मन में जो भी अभी चल रहा है उसको ऑब्जर्व करो and just see if it's in sync with what you are listening. Now you can open your eyes. तो हम में से जिसने भी अभी सुना किसने रणबीर सिंह के बारे में सोचा? किसने अक्षय कुमार के बारे में सोचा? धुरंधर इसलिए क्योंकि हमारी लाइफ में रियल धुरंधर है कौन? हमारे लाइफ में रियल धुरंधर कृष्णा है.
अरे amazing!
But why am I playing this? I want you to understand that what we are listening and our thoughts, are they always aligned? Is our feeling aligned with our thoughts? हमने सुना तो राम का नाम, but हमारे दिमाग में चल रहे थे रणबीर सिंह. ऐसा क्यों है? Because we have certain premonitions. कुछ हम धारणा बना के बैठे हैं अपनी जिंदगी में, and that really impacts. इसीलिए the very important step in Kirtanam is Shravanam. We really need to open our heart and listen to what Krishna is saying. Now, when we talk about Shravana and Kirtanam, it's basically devotion जो है हमारा, right? There are 9 different beautiful ways to connect with Krishna. Are we aware of Navada Bhakti? किसी को पता है क्या है वो? श्रवणम, कीर्तनम, विष्णु स्मरणम, पाद सेवनम, अर्चनम, दास्यम, साख्यम, आत्मनिवेदनम. राइट? तो उसमें सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट क्या है? What is the most important thing? Shravanam. Because why is it important?
That's where it starts.
It's the first step.
It's the first step in our bhakti. Without listening, we won't grow. We won't be able to sing kirti. भगवान की कीर्ति जिसको कहते हैं. तो अब जैसे श्रवण क्या है? It's like planting a seed, right? हमने एक सीड बो दिया और वैसे ही पेड़ उगेगा. अगर हम सुनेंगे धुरंधर तो हमारी लाइफ में कौन रहेगा? रणबीर सिंह. पर अगर हम सुनेंगे हरि नाम तो हरि नाम का बीज बोएंगे तो प्लांट वैसे ही है. तो दिस इज व्हाई इट इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इन भक्ति दैट first step that we take is Shravana. इसलिए कहते हैं choose your thoughts wisely. And how do we have a thoughts come from?
किसी को लगे तो नहीं?
The music, the vibration of the music.
धुरंधर के
Kirtanam is aligning our mind thoughts and finding the true love in our lives, right? Which is ultimately Krishna. So before I talk about this, I start the presentation. I would want to talk about sound because ultimately it really matters. हम जो सुन रहे हैं हमारी लाइफ में, it makes a lot of difference, right? So, if you talk about body vibrations, our body is vibrating at a certain frequency.
and it is said that जो normal state है हमारी body का vibration का एक resonance उसको कहते हैं, if it goes out of balance, our body will have some kind of a disease. So basically, एक researcher थे Dr. Raif, he made a research on this. Actually, we can heal our body through vibrations, right? तो अगर certain frequency पे music play किया जाए, तो हमारी we can heal. And talking about earth vibrations, it is something called as Schumann resonance. What is Schumann resonance? It is basically a frequency at which the earth is vibrating, which is I think 7.43%. It is said that earth की frequency and our frequency is aligned when it is at optimal alpha brain wave state. हमारी brain waves भी they are giving us like alpha, beta, theta अलग-अलग waves होती हैं. तो alpha जो state है, it is a very meditative state. It is a state of deep relaxation. So if you are in that state, you can actually, you are in resonance with the Earth's frequency. Now, why am I talking about all this? Will come about in the future slide. We'll get to know. Now, there's something called as musical vibrations. What is musical vibrations? The sound Om, जो है, वो हमारी पृथ्वी का first sound, which is called primordial sound. From that sound came all the swaras, ragas, right? तो in Hindustani classical music भी जो है, वो if you play in certain note, what is ragas basically? It's like set of notes that we play in a certain pattern. तो जब हम उसको play करते हैं, उसका भी एक personality है. राग की एक personality होती है. At a particular time of day you can play, or there's a particular season where you should play that rag. In fact, it used to be like कि पहले राग मल्हार जिसको कहते हैं, अगर वो बजाई जाए तो बारिश तक हो जाती है. तो इतना impact है. In fact, there is a particular raga, I'm not able to recall the name, जो कृष्णा बजाते थे. उस राग में जब flute बजाते थे, तो all the cows would get attracted to Krishna. So ultimately, sound is not different from Krishna, if we say, because Om क्या है? Om is the first sound of the universe, which is coming from Krishna. So now, what are the different effects of sound? हम सब कुछ अपनी life में we are receptive, जो भी है चलने दो, सुनते रहो, है ना? But हम जो choices we are making is deeply impacting us every second. And this is what we need to bring our focus on. Now, there was a research on plants. It is said that 2 plants रखे गए, एक पे बहुत negative music बजाया गया, and एक में very positive kind of a music, which is like Mozart या कुछ classical music. तो दोनों music बजाने से एक plant मुरझा सा गया, एक plant की growth बहुत अच्छे से हुई. Now the second example is of a rat. Rat में भी same experiment हुआ गया. In fact, before coming to this, I would say एक example के बारे में Solomon Islands के बारे में आपने सुना होगा. एक islands है, वहाँ पे there is a मतलब वहाँ पे क्या करते थे, कुछ tribes होती थी to kill the plants. What they used to do, they used to hurl abuses on the plant for like 15 days continuously. I think Vishnu Kleshwar Prabhu ने इसके बारे में बताया था. So for 15 days continuously they used to hurl abuses, and what would happen? The plant would die. So imagine हम जब plant या animals पे ऐसे experiment करते हैं, ये असर होता है. तो जब हम अपने आसपास के environment में लोगों से जब ऐसी बातें करते हैं या कुछ गलत कहते हैं, तो उसका क्या impact पड़ता होगा. So not just about what we are doing to others, but we have to make choice about what we are taking within as well. And वो strength हमारी कहाँ से आती है to accept that. We'll talk about it. Okay. Now there are 3 modes. हमने इसके बारे में प्रसादम में भी सुना था कि 3 modes होते हैं सात्विक, तामसिक, राजसिक, which shapes our energy. Like it is sometimes हम अच्छा music सुनेंगे तो it is calming us, या अगर हम कुछ negative या कुछ तामसिक music सुन लें तो it will be agitating us. Even if we know that mantras and kirtan bring peace to our mind, हमें पता है ये चीज़ कि ये सुनने का बहुत benefit है, but फिर भी हम क्यों इस तरह के तामसिक म्यूजिक लाइक धुरंधर से अट्रैक्ट हो जाते हैं? Do we all have that question? Would you like to give your take on that? कोई कुछ कहना चाहेगा इस बारे में? ये क्यों हो रहा है हमारे साथ? We know Krishna, we know हमें हरि नाम लेना है, हर पल लेना है, सततो कीर्तयन्तो माम. Not even for a second we should not remember Krishna. We should actually capture Krishna in our heart. But why are we not able to do it? Do we have that
Influence from
question?
the society actually.
It is influence. It is our anarthas also. हमारी conditioning है वैसे. Yeah.
Habit. Habit.
Habit बन गई. तो उस habit से कैसे बाहर निकल सकते हैं? How do we come out? Practice. And so basically Prabhupada कहते हैं we have to make this conscious effort.
Can I just say
Yes.
something? Yes. I have a different thought to this.
Yes.
So yes, there's a peaceful music, mantra, kirtan and everything. But then the other sort of music, like fast music. So I follow Art of Living and I've
Yeah.
attended a lot of
So it is right, yes.
part 2 courses when there's a lot of music going upbeat. And yes, we are doing Krishna bhajan, Ganesha bhajan. But the fast music actually brings up the energy.
Yes.
It uplifts us. Thank you. So that's what I think. There has to be a balance. So when I'm in the car and if I want to uplift my energy, mantras help. But sometimes we need that energy which is just there but not coming up.
But do you ever question where is this energy coming from?
It is coming up.
Where is it coming
It's
from?
probably coming from the same source.
प्रॉब्लम पता है क्या, हमारा उतना फेथ नहीं है हरि नाम में. हमें लगता है कि इससे कुछ मिल जाएगा, कुछ और करेंगे तो कुछ और मिल जाएगा. जब तक हमारा फुल, I don't have that conviction, total conviction, so I'm not eligible to talk about either. But what I have learned and what I've heard so far, we need to have that conviction, that 100% conviction that कृष्णा के नाम में ही वो एनर्जी है, वो वाइब्रेशन है.
I get it, but why do we go deeper then? Because when, especially when we do silence courses and when we're doing satsangs, and in that satsang, whenever there's a high energy or high fast music with the same, we're talking about Krishna, as I said, we're talking about Shiv bhajans. Why do we feel more into it? Our eyes are all closed. We are in that energy, but it feels so good. Why does that happen then?
Can I answer that?
Yes, Prabhu.
मेरे को लगता है कि ये सात्विक म्यूजिक है, इसलिए आपको ऐसा लग रहा है. जो आप म्यूजिक सुन के जो आप एनर्जी अपलिफ्ट फील कर रहे हैं, जो आप टुवर्ड्स आपकी एनर्जी ऊपर की तरफ आ रही है, हाई एनर्जी स्टेट, दैट इज स्टिल पास सात्विक. जो इनके पॉइंट है, जो मेरे ख्याल से ये कहना चाह रहे हैं कि आप तामसिक म्यूजिक की तरफ हम क्यों अट्रैक्ट हो रहे हैं, या राजसिक.
Tamsic is technos, those techno where there is the frequency, the way it's not fast, it's techno. Have you heard of those techno, you guys are very sattvic people. I've been to those techno nights. What happened is, your mind goes crazy with that music. So what you're talking about is pure and uplifting still, because when you're listening to Ganesha and all those, the satsang, they're actually sattvic music, and it says pure and uplifting. Doesn't mean it's fast or slow. It actually means जो fast वाला है, this is called techno, which is agitating. So when you hear that music in those satsang, it is very calming. Even though it's fast, it's calming. But this one is talking about, this one is rajasic because it does not do anything except for agitation. So it will agitate you. So it will take you to a point where you want to do this, that kind of stuff.
Prabhu,
Heavy metal, I'm talking about that,
Meditation
electronic music.
Meditation भी आपको अगर पॉजिटिव डायरेक्शन में लेके जा रहा है, प्रभु की डायरेक्शन में लेके जा रहा है, then that is सात्विक.
That's correct.
एनर्जी को अपलिफ्ट कर रहा है और आपको एक फोकस और गोल दे रहा है. Yes, this is where I have to go. And body के साथ resonate कर रही है.
Very nice.
But
very well said.
Mataji, I think it's a very nice question that you asked. Actually, I was just pondering over it. So I was very fortunate to sit with her and listen to her, and she did a lot of these practices with me. So, right? But and I would really want you to hold on to that thought for a while, because soon she's going to come to that point. When it comes, I will ask you to
listen to us, right?
I have myself done the advanced course of Bhakti Aruna. It actually helps us a lot get in our bhakti because you get a lot of questions answered. It sets you in that silence, complete silence, where you can read what's inside you, get a clear mirror of what you are. So it's a very beautiful process. But it's not something what I am talking about, it's something very extreme, right? So basically, इसको हम कैसे कर सकते हैं? हम we know we are in this mode, हमें ये पसंद आता है, तो प्रभुपाद कहते हैं हमें एक्शन में तो कृष्णा को अपने हाथ में कैप्चर करना है. But what if we can't capture Krishna? What do? We choose Krishna. That choice we have to make. Okay, fine, we can't make that choice, but what do we do next? We have to come back again and again to Krishna. That is why devotee association is so important. It helps us connect. कोई आए ना आए,
Beautiful.
आ जाता है, आ जाओ next भक्ति.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Yes, Pante.
So sometimes like you say techno music, but कभी-कभी techno music में भी भगवान का नाम लेते हैं. Like you were
No,
saying.
heavy metal में नहीं करते हैं.
नहीं, not heavy metal, but in Mauritius.
Yeah.
Like अभी शिवरात्रि गई हमारे तो बहुत बड़ी फेस्टिवल होती है. तो वहाँ पे लोकल वालों ने ना एक एकदम म्यूजिकल सा, but it's nice to hear. When you hear it, you'll start dancing.
But that's not techno. So techno is, just they just play the tunes, and those tunes are actually designed for you to get into that fake trance.
Dark space.
But it's just
But
music.
yeah, nothing. There's no singing, just music.
अगर कोई लाभ म्यूजिक सी हो और उसमें हम लोग भगवान जी का नाम ले रहे हैं.
एकदम सही बात है.
भगवान से कनेक्ट कर पा रहे हैं किसी भी लेवल पे, तो it's all right.
Motherji, she's got something to add.
जो माता जी कह रही है ना, जैसे मैं बोलती हूँ कि कभी कभी हम कीर्तन भी कर रहे होते हैं लेकिन हमारे माइंड में कुछ नेगेटिव चल रहा होता है ना. लेकिन ऐसा भी होता है कि जैसे अभी आपने जब धुरंधर का म्यूजिक प्ले करा, I didn't think about Ranveer Singh, like I was dancing in that step, but I was assuming, like I found myself in a temple and like
Beautiful.
That's beautiful. I will come to that. Actually, I have something to talk about this.
I actually went to my shop to hold Hanuman और शिव जी बस डांस करते हुए नजर आ रहे.
Beautiful, very good.
So basically, जो हमारे thoughts में होता है ना, वो हमारे
Amazing.
feelings में
State
होता
of
है.
mind मतलब आपकी
Our mind is all designed by our thoughts. तो आपके thought में उसमें कृष्णा थे.
हरि बोल.
आपके थॉट में उसमें कृष्णा थे, तो आप उनको महसूस कर पाए. कई बार हम हरि नाम हम जाप भी कर रहे होते हैं, तो हमें हमेशा हमारा ध्यान कृष्णा में नहीं होता है. तो अल्टीमेटली दैट्स व्हाट वी वांट. आई एम गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट लेवल्स ऑफ साउंड एज वेल, कैसे हम भगवान के साउंड को सुन सकें. तो now we know about sound and sound's impact, right? Now, how many of us know sound has a form as well?
No. This is
Sound
something
has a
else.
form. It is called semantics.
It's called semantics.
Semantics. So basically, it's a mechanism where you put sound particles. You play a particular sound, whether tamasic, rajasic, whatever mode it is, and it creates a certain image. Which is an experiment. It's not something I made up. It's an experiment. If you hear something positive, you have lotus, flower, or beautiful images coming up. And if you play some rajasic music, you see a demon picture, right? On the other hand, आप ये यंत्र देख रहे होंगे, ये तो हमारे पूर्वजों से हमने देखा है कि यंत्र की पूजा होती है. तो यंत्र is what basically? It's a 2D representation of sound. जिस भी भगवान की पूजा करते हैं, विष्णु यंत्र, श्री यंत्र, तो ये हम शास्त्रों से देखते आए हैं. ये तो हम आज एक्सपेरिमेंट करके समझ पा रहे हैं, बट हमारे शास्त्रों में था ना. अब हम देखेंगे कि सिमेटिक्स जो है, ये जो देख रहे हैं, अगर ये इसका एक फॉर्म बन रहा है, तो व्हाट अबाउट हरि नाम? हरि नाम जब हम लेते हैं तो क्या फॉर्म बन रहा होता है हमारे माइंड में? व्हाट डू यू थिंक, इट इज हैपनिंग और नॉट? Or we have a doubt about it? No, it is happening. Then why we are not able to see it? Can we see it? How can we see it?
सैंड नहीं है ना, मतलब उस टाइम पे सैंड नहीं होती.
Imagine sand as your mind. Can we see it?
No.
Can we see Krishna's hand in our life? We can actually see it.
I can feel it.
We can see Krishna's presence in our lives. That is coming face to face with Krishna. Ultimately. तो हम हमारे हमारी अभी उतनी क्षमता नहीं है कि हम भगवान को साक्षात देख पाए, बिकॉज वी आर इन द मटीरियल वर्ल्ड, वी हैव इग्नोरेंस और जो भी माया जाल में फंसे हुए हैं, हमें नहीं दिख रही है वो चीज़ें, बट एक्चुअली वी कैन सी कृष्णा फेस टू फेस. When we are chanting, we are getting Krishna in our thoughts and feelings. One day maybe we will be able to see how Krishna is showing up in our lives every day.
We wish Mataji. Sorry?
We wish.
We wish, actually. Okay. Now, divine vibrations.
Go back. Go back again.
Now go back. One back.
One more.
One.
You know what's happening is we have to disconnect it and connect it again. Can you keep talking, Mataji? I'll fix it.
Okay.
आगे.
So अभी हमने जैसे देखा कि ओम is a primordial sound, right? तो कीर्तन जो हम करते हैं वो साउंड भी फिर कृष्णा के नाम जो हम ले रहे हैं, what is it doing? It is basically helping us reconnect with the original divine vibration. In our shastras or spiritual tradition, sound is not seen as ordinary. What is it basically? उसके बहुत सारे layers होते हैं, ना? तो spiritual sound के different layers हैं. जैसे हम जो externally सुन रहे हैं, we are internally also experience something, right? So now we will see our journey through these layers, from gross to subtle, from vibration to realization, from hearing to feeling, and finally to connection. So now these are the levels of sound. हम जो बोलते हैं, that is Vaikari, which is speech. Madhyama is what? Is our thoughts. And Pashyanti is feeling. And Para is, what is Para? Is voice of soul. So now how do we go from Vaikari to Madhyama to Pashyanti to Para, and it comes from Para to Pashyanti, Madhyama and Vaikari as well. Okay? I'll explain you this. So जैसे मध्यमा है, it's thoughts basically, right? तो हमारे जो thoughts होते हैं, it shapes our feelings, at the same time it shapes our speech, है ना?
Yeah.
तो क्या करें हम, ये जो thoughts जो हमारे मन में आते हैं, हम कृष्णा का नाम जरूर ले रहे होते हैं, बट क्या हम थिंकिंग में भी कृष्णा को ला पा रहे हैं? कभी हमेशा नहीं होता. थिंकिंग में हमारे बहुत
कंट्रोल में नहीं रहता
अपने, बहुत सी चीजें चल रही होती है. अच्छा चैंटिंग करते करते यू नो हाउ आवर थॉट गोज कि कितनी ठंड है, ऑस्ट्रेलिया का वेदर पता नहीं कब ठीक होगा, बीमारी भी आ जाती है. इंडिया ही अच्छा था. अच्छा इंडिया अच्छा था, इंडिया में तो पता नहीं कितनी प्रॉब्लम्स है, वॉर कभी भी हो सकती है. वॉर, अच्छा वॉर, वर्ल्ड में क्या हालत है, वॉर चल रही है, क्या होगा पता नहीं इस वर्ल्ड का. अच्छा है कि हम यू नो उन कंट्रीज में नहीं रह रहे हैं जहाँ वॉर है. पता नहीं इस पृथ्वी में कब तक ये सब चलता रहेगा, करते करते हम पता नहीं कहाँ से कहाँ पहुँच जाते हैं. देन अल्टीमेटली वी कम बैक, ऑस्ट्रेलिया में कितनी ठंड है. सो एंड देन फॉरगेट वी आर डूइंग हरी नाउ. तो हम इन थॉट्स पे कैसे वर्क कर सकते हैं? हाउ डू वी डू इट? हाउ डू वी डू? What do we do about thoughts? Thoughts are so loud all the time. They are like hankering in our mind. चलते जाते हैं. कई बार तो नोटिस भी नहीं कर पाते हमारे थॉट्स किस लेवल पे पहुंच गए हैं. What do we do about it? How can we actually help our thoughts get closer to Krishna?
Practice meditation.
Practice meditation. I have a BJP formula. Do you want to know what that formula is?
Sure.
श्रवणम, कुछ हम भगवान का नाम सुनते रहे, कोई भगवान का नाम सुनते रहे, श्रवणम मतलब will help.
Definitely it will help, but अगर हमारे थॉट्स उससे क्या हमेशा भगवान से कनेक्टेड हो रहे हैं? नहीं हो रहे, हमेशा नहीं होते हैं. So first we have to slow down, which is concentrate on our breathing. Breathing पे ध्यान दो. Next is what? J.
Jap.
It's not jap. It's journaling. Journaling plays a very important role in monitoring our thoughts. क्योंकि हमारे थॉट्स इतने फास्ट हैं कि उनको प्रोसेस भी नहीं कर पाते. अभी within few seconds I can reach to India, to some other country and then come back to Australia. तो journaling कहते हैं कि you should go free flow journaling. Like thoughts आ रहे हैं, लिखते जाओ. एक टाइम के बाद वो भी
इतना फास्ट नहीं लिखा. I have this problem. Literally, I cannot write as fast as I think, right?
Slow
So
जाते हैं ना, तो when you are writing as a practice, आपके thoughts actually slow जाते हैं. This really helps.
is that good?
She's saying किसी ने पढ़ ली तो
हमारे जासूस सब जगह है.
अगर मोहित बाबू ने पढ़ लिए तो
ना you can do a digital diary में लिखो और इसमें एक सर्कल बना दो तो क्या हो जाता है अपने
धुरंधर की तरह लिखे हुए हैं.
So coming back to the third thing, which is prayers. Prayers do wonders in our life. जब हम
Prayers.
pray करते हैं तो it helps us get better and better in our lives. Not the pashanti. What is pashanti? It's feelings. जब हम सही thought choose करते हैं, that will shape our feelings, right? तो अब para क्या है? Para is the voice of the soul. तो हम voice की soul को क्यों नहीं सुन पाते? Soul की जो voice है, वो क्यों नहीं सुन पा रहे हैं? क्या हम सुन पा रहे हैं भगवान की बातें? क्या हम सुन पा रहे हैं? भगवान को सुन पा रहे हैं?
So much of noise and disturbance around it, distractions.
Actually, we can listen to God's voice as well. It is possible.
Wow.
So, how many of us want to listen to God? तो जो भगवान की आवाज होती है ना, it is whispering. We cannot hear it if our thoughts are very loud. So what we need to do is from our speech. Basically, we have to choose our speech, and thoughts will definitely shape our speech. But thoughts पे अगर हम work करेंगे ना, तो हमारी feelings भी impact करेंगी. Feelings जब हम इन तीन चीजों पे वर्क करते हैं ना, we are constantly working. We have to choose the right thought. We have to choose the right thought. अब जो thought है ना, thought को भी हम 3 लेवल पे ले सकते हैं. कोई भी लाइफ में सिचुएशन आए, अब शायद मुझे किसी ने फोन करके कुछ उल्टा सीधा कह दिया. फॉर एग्जाम्पल अ फ्रेंड ऑफ माइन, मेरी प्रीति कैन डू दैट. तो उसने मुझे कुछ उल्टा सीधा सुना दिया. तो मैंने सोचा अरे आई विल गेट इनटू रिमोर्स. वो मुझसे प्यार नहीं करती है. शी इज नॉट अ गुड फ्रेंड. शी डजंट केयर फॉर मी. दैट इज व्हाट काइंड ऑफ थॉट इट इज. तामसिक, राजसिक या सात्विक? तामसिक. Another thought comes, प्रीति ऐसी है, उसको कुछ पता नहीं हुआ मायना, तो जानती क्या मेरे बारे में? That is तामसिक. Sorry, राजसिक. Now at sattvic, how will I feel? I will think she's a very good friend. She really cares for me. वो जो भी बोलेगी ना मेरे लिए अच्छा ही बोलेगी. She cannot do anything. What can I learn? How can I grow from this? So these are the thoughts we are choosing. So we always have a thought choice. When we make the right thought choice, our feelings will get better. And when Krishna sees that we are working at all these 3 levels, we are working on our thoughts, on our speech, on our feelings, He will take 99% step towards us, and He will talk in this language of Param.
And I would want to pause here, and this is where Mataji I was talking about. So yes, music, fast beats, everything is, usually we are not into that process. So जब हम जैसे एडवांस कोर्स कर रहे हैं, माता जी आप शिवरात्रि में जब आपने वो टेक्नो म्यूजिक की बात की, it's just not the music. So you remember it's Shravanam, Kirtanam and then Smaranam. तो हम जब उस साइलेंस कोर्स में जब कर रहे हैं, हम जब वो नॉलेज सेशंस कर रहे हैं, जब हम एक्सरसाइजिंग कर रहे हैं, राइट, सब साथ में इट वर्क्स ऑल अक्रॉस. एंड अंदर में आपका भाव क्या चल रहा है? आपका भाव क्या है? टू रीच टू दैट द ब्यूटिफुल वर्ल्ड ऑफ वैकुंठ, राइट? यू कैन कॉल इट एनीथिंग. You can call it energy, you can call whatever it is, right? It's भगवान का जो दिया हुआ है, आप उस लेवल पे जा रहे हो. And when it all works, then you reach to the para. And that's why I said just wait on this one, because it's just not only about the sound. Yes, sound plays very important aspect, but along with it, what we're doing. तो जो धुरंधर वाला जब हम गाना सुन रहे थे, but उसमें हम राम का नाम भी सुन रहे थे. There was conflicts, right? Music में भी डांस भी कर रहे थे और साथ में हम राम भी सुन रहे थे. Maybe that's a very nice thing. But there was somebody who would be, नहीं ये तो धुरंधर, ना ये राम है, ये है. But when you're going through this whole process, you're going from Vaikari to Madhyam to Pashyanti to all the way to Para. And maybe that is what gives you that energy. right? So it's about the state of mind. It's also about the words. It's also about the silence.
Beautiful.
It's also about that heavy music, but you're not being impacted by the music per se, but it's more about the silence it brings inside you.
Beautiful. Yes,
Can
yes.
I just add one more?
Yes, Mataji,
Just
please.
a reflection which I just noticed that how wisdom or knowledge is so connected to science.
Indeed.
Some of you know that I'm a speech pathologist, and I actually practice this.
So
with
what
my
a
clients.
perfect day to have you here.
Yeah, it is so amazing, isn't it? Because I practice this with my friend. You say BJP, whatever. आपने जो उसका description बताया, do you know what I do? I do the same. I do breath, journaling, and practice.
Wow, there you go.
So BJP, but it is the same, exactly same. So I do breathing with my clients, like चाहे वो बच्चे हैं, चाहे adults हैं. What this made me realize is that it is not just for neurodiverse kids or adults. It is for everyone. You know, and choosing their thoughts. So I teach them when the thoughts. What are thoughts? Thoughts are words.
Yes.
And I didn't even know that I'm actually talking this.
This like yes.
It's all actually there. हमारे शास्त्रों में सब कुछ है.
But
सारा
मैंने
ज्ञान
पढ़ा भी नहीं है. Like you know, what I'm trying to relate is this is science and this wisdom is so
Yes.
closely
Indeed.
connected.
Beautiful.
That what I'm actually teaching them, I didn't even know
That
that
is
this
coming
was
from
actually
Shastra.
knowledge. And it has. I can tell you that this works.
Yeah.
You know, the sounds जो आपने बात करी, it heals. I lost my voice because I do talking so much. All I did was the vibration sound for the whole evening, and my daughter was copying me that all I can do is that because I couldn't talk. I didn't have any voice. By morning I was fine. So yes, we do.
You can
so
heal.
Everything is
Sound.
so related.
Yeah, beautiful.
कृष्णा ने हमें सब कुछ दिया है लाइफ में ना.
And then going to Krishna, it is like आप ये जैसे बता रहे हैं the knowledge, and when I put that in practice in science, the way I feel is karma is also the service. When I do service, it is related to I'm actually going to Krishna.
Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful.
So this is the breath work. It's so profound.
Amazing.
Prabhu.
Amazing.
I'm so overwhelmed. Just with that feeling.
Beautiful. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing. That's
So
awesome.
just like we got to know how sound flows from Bekari to Madhurya to Kashmiri.
Yes, bro.
No, actually, just wanted to add, like in some meditation practices.
Hare Krishna.
Okay, I just wanted to add actually that in some meditation practices, this para is called sound of silence.
That's correct.
Sound of silence means when your thoughts basically gets, मतलब जब वो शांत होने लगते हैं,
Yes.
then you reach to that stage.
That's correct. Then you can hear the whisper.
Exactly, you hear that whisper sound actually. That is called sound of silence.
Yes. Very nice.
Very nicely said. Yes,
Very
Prabhu.
good. Very
जब
good.
आपके thoughts मन जब
शांत
शांत
हो
होने
जाते हैं.
लगता है, then you reach to that stage.
That's correct. Beautiful.
So जैसे मैंने कहा कि sound flows from Kara to Bekari to Kashmiri, ये जो process है, similarly हमारा जो relationship है ना with Krishna, it is संबंध अभिनय प्रयोजन, है ना? Now it's basically a bridge that carries us through this journey. Now what is संबंध? हमारा जो relationship है कृष्णा के साथ, अभिनय is what we are. पहले तो हम ये जानने की कोशिश करते हैं, what is our connection? How we related to Krishna? We are eternal servants, part and parcel. Now अभिनय हमारा क्या एक्शन है, हम क्या कर रहे हैं कृष्णा के क्लोज जाने के लिए. अल्टीमेटली हमारा गोल क्या है? टू अचीव कृष्णा प्रेम. To do all this we are doing bhakti yoga, which is kirtan and japa or whatever things we do to get closer to Krishna. So it's so beautiful that Krishna is just not our destination; it is our companion, है ना? कृष्णा हर पल हमारे साथ है, पर हम उन्हें देख क्यों नहीं पा रहे? उनके टेलिंग हम क्यों उनको देख नहीं पा रहे? वो तो हमारे हृदय में हमसे इतने करीब है. ये कृष्णा ही हम है, हम क्यों नहीं देख पा रहे कृष्णा को?
मन में इतने सारे विकार एक्चुअली हैं, जैसे काम, क्रोध, लोभ, मोह, वो एक्चुअली that covering is actually stopping us to reach out to Krishna.
हम लोग
हाँ,
हिरन
कृष्णा
की
अंदर
तरह
ही
भाग
है,
रहे हैं, जैसे हिरन
but
भाग रहा था ना,
वही वाली बात है कि हम बाहर भाग रहे हैं और वो विचार एक्चुअली हमें बाहर की तरफ we are exploring all the happiness outside.
We are looking for for that happiness outside. Actually हमने क्या किया है, हम कृष्णा हमें देख रहे हैं, हम कृष्णा को देख नहीं रहे हैं. हमने क्या किया, अपना हाथ ऐसे कर लिया. ये कृष्णा हमें देख रहे हैं, हमने अपना हाथ ऐसे मोड़ लिया. This is how we are turning. So when we are doing kirtan, japa, we are actually slowly turning towards Krishna and getting to know Krishna is. It's not where we have to reach. He is with us all the time, in whatever form we come to this planet or wherever, whichever planet we are. Okay, so far we have understood the journey of the soul, right? We have understood relationship with Krishna. Ultimately the pure love. We want to achieve pure love of Krishna. Yeah? Now we want to talk something more profound, which is the heart of Krishna. Okay? हमारे जो आचार्य हैं उन्होंने बहुत ब्यूटीफुल प्रेयर्स लिखी है. तो we have to understand their mood. It is very important that we recite that prayer with our heart and soul, because we can realize हम अपने क्षमता नहीं हमारी इतनी कि हम भगवान को अपनी नजर से देख पाए. जब हम उनकी नजर से देखते हैं ना, it helps us get closer to Krishna. तो अभी हम केवलाष्टकम और शिष्टाष्टकम के बारे में थोड़ा सा तो we do शिष्टाष्टकम. This is basically prayers by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, 8 prayers, out of which I have just taken the first, which is Cheto Darpan Marjanam. So if we can recite together.
Are you gonna play?
No. Cheto Darpan Marjanam. भव महादवाग्नि निर्वापनम् श्रेय कैरव चंद्रिका वितरणम् विद्यावधू जीवनम् आनन्दं वृत्तिवर्धनम् प्रतिपदं पूर्णामृतस्वादनम् सर्वात्मा स्नपनं परं विजयते श्रीकृष्णा संकीर्तनम्. तो यहाँ क्या कह रहे चैतन्य महाप्रभु कि जब हम भगवान का नाम लेते हैं, हमारा चेतना जो है, चेतो दर्पण मार्जनम, basically it cleanses the mirror of our heart, which is dusty. How is the dust there? Because our mind, जो भी हमारा ईगो है, हमारे डिजायर्स हैं, दिस इज ऑल द कवरिंग ऑफ डस्ट. हम अपनी चेतना देख नहीं पा रहे. वी कैन सी द मिरर इज डर्टी. तो व्हेन वी आर चैंटिंग, इट क्लींसेस द मिरर ऑफ आवर हार्ट. नाउ भव महादवाग्नि निर्वापनम कह रहे हैं कि ये जो भौतिक जगत है, यहाँ पे आग लगी है. देयर इज फॉरेस्ट फायर. वेयर इज दिस फायर? हाउ कैन वी सी द फायर? तो बता सकते हैं व्हाट इज दैट फायर?
Desires.
Our desires, our जो हमारे अंदर है, काम क्रोध मोह है ना, ये जितने भी हमारे फायर जो है अंदर से जला रहे हैं, अब हमें बाहर से भी जला रहे हैं. क्या है वो जो हमें बाहर से भी जला रहे हैं? मिजरीज. एब्सोल्युटली राइट. इट्स द थ्री-फोल्ड मिजरीज जो हमारी है, आदि दैविक, आदि भौतिक, आध्यात्मिक. ऑल द मिजरीज हमें वो तपा रहे हैं. तो जब हम हरि नाम लेते हैं तो हमें वो इस भवसागर से पार करते हैं. ये जो तपन है उससे हमें ऊपर निकाल देते हैं. नाउ दूसरा क्या कह रहे हैं ये? श्रेय कैरव चंद्रिका वितरणम. व्हाट इज श्रेय कैरव चंद्रिका वितरणम? इट इज श्रेयस और प्रेयर्स. दिस टू थिंग्स इन Sanskrit. What is Shreyas? Shreyas is, इसको पता है, I think Vishnu Prashwa Prabhu ने इसका भी बात की है. Shreyas is what? Is long term benefit. Preyas is short term. जब हम हरि नाम लेते हैं, हमें तुरंत तो शांति दे रहे. चंद्रिका मतलब जो मून लाइट है, it is making us cool, शांत कर रहा है हमें. At the same time हमारे जो अंधकार है उसको भी मिटा रहा है. तो जो ये जो हम करते हैं, हरि नाम लेते हैं, उसकी कूलनेस हमें शांत करती है. एंड प्लस व्हाट हैपेंस, हम इस जो भौतिक जगत है उसमें हमें थोड़ी सी शांति मिल जाती है कि हाँ, भगवान की तरफ हम और नीचे चल जाते हैं. विद्या वधु जीवनम. यहाँ क्या कह रहे हैं? विद्या क्या है? विद्या इज हरि नाम प्रभु है, उनकी वाइफ है. तो जब हम हरि नाम लेते हैं, उससे हमें विद्या मिल जाती है. आनंदम वृद्धि वर्धनम. आनंद और बुद्धि प्राप्त होती है। प्रतिपदम पूर्णम गतः स्वादनम। हर पल, every step when we move towards Krishna, every time we take his name, प्रतिपदम, हमें उसका आनंद प्राप्त होता है। ये सारी चीजें जब हम करते हैं तो हमें परम विजय थे। We feel victorious. We feel we are closer to God.
Beautiful.
Now next, let's go to Kivilashtam. This I'm going to sing.
Yes. Is this last one? No. Or do you want to just sing one
Just
song?
one you only do?
Because it's 9:20.
Madhuram madhure dhyopi Madhuram madhure dhyopi Mangale dhyopi mangalam Mangale dhyopi mangalam Pavaram pavare dhyopi
पावनम पावने ज्योति हरे नाम
उसमें क्या कह रहे हैं? भगवान का नाम मधुर है, इट इज वेरी स्वीट। तो मधुर बहुत सी चीजें हैं, हम कुछ भी स्वीट खाते हैं, इट इज ऑल्सो मधुर है, पर एक टाइम के बाद हमें उसमें इतना आकर्षण क्यों नहीं था? वी कैन नॉट ईट टू मच ऑफ स्वीट, राइट? हमें ज़्यादा मीठा खाएंगे तो क्या होगा? नेक्स्ट डे प्रॉब्लम होगी। नाउ यहाँ पे रूप गोस्वामी क्या कहते हैं चैतन्य चरितमृत में, ही सेइंग तुंडे तांडवनी वृतम रतिम, ही सेइंग जब मैं कृष्णा कहता हूँ, जिस कृष्णा, मुझे ऐसे लगता है मेरे 1000 मुंह हो जाते हैं, और कृष्णा सुनता हूँ तो ऐसा लगता है 1000 कान हो जाते हैं मेरे, और सुनना और जानना उनके बारे में ऐसे लगता है कि मेरे हृदय में कृष्णा कैप्चर हो जाए और कभी बहाना नहीं। इट्स गिविंग मी गूज़बम्प्स बिकॉज हम ऐसा नहीं सोच पा रहे हैं। क्यों नहीं सोच पा रहे? क्योंकि हमारी लिमिटेशन है, नहीं जान पा रहे भगवान को कि वो कितने स्वीट है, राइट? कितने मधुर है। अब वो मधुर ही नहीं है, क्या कह रहे हैं? मंगल भी है। कैसे मंगल है? ही इज वेरी ऑस्पिशियस। भगवान का नाम बहुत ऑस्पिशियस है। हम कुछ भी मीठा खाते हैं, नेक्स्ट डे में प्रॉब्लम हो जाती है, पर भगवान का नाम लेने से हमें कुछ हमारी जिंदगी में इनऑस्पिशियस नहीं है, सब मंगल ही मंगल है। इस पे मेरे को एक स्टोरी, सॉरी इट्स अ लिटिल बिट मोर बट आई विल जस्ट टेल अबाउट दिस स्टोरी। इट्स अ वेरी फनी स्टोरी अबाउट अकबर एंड बिरबल। एक बार क्या होता है, अकबर, बिकॉज वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट समथिंग इनऑस्पिशियस, अकबर एक बार सुबह उठ के बालकनी में अपनी जाता है, एंड व्हेन ही इज स्टैंडिंग ऑन द बालकनी, अचानक उसका पैर फिसलता है, गिर जाता है और उसको लग जाती है। जब वो खड़ा होता है, उसने एक वॉशरमैन को आते हुए देखा। अब उसकी नज़र वॉशरमैन से मिली, वॉशरमैन की नज़र अकबर से मिली। अब जैसे ही सबको पता चलता है अकबर को चोट लगी है, द होल किंगडम इज गैदरिंग टू सी अकबर। राजा है वो। अब मिनिस्टर्स आते हैं ना, उनको आके देखते, बोलते अब बताओ अकबर आपकी चोट लगी कैसे? बोलता है मैं तो बस बालकनी में से खड़ा था और मैं किसी वॉशरमैन को आते हुए देख रहा था, पता नहीं कैसे पैर फिसला। तो अब वो कहते हैं कि जरूर ये उस जो भी वॉशरमैन है उसकी वजह से,
मनहूस है वो,
उसकी वजह से मुझे ये चोट लगी है। अब राजा उस समय क्या करेगा? वो तो भाई उसकी प्रजा है, उसका जो डिसीजन है वो, अब उसने डिसीजन लिया कि इसका गला काट दो। अब बेचारा वॉशरमैन समझ नहीं पा रहे मुझसे हो क्या, घर मेरी क्या गलती थी इसमें, मैंने ऐसा क्या कर दिया भाई कि मुझे ऐसी मृत्यु दंड मिल गया है? तो गया बिरबल के पास। उसको पता था बिरबल इज वेरी क्लेवर, तो ही इज गोइंग टू हेल्प हिम। बिरबल के पास गया, बिरबल को पता चला, वो बोला अरे राजा ऐसे कैसे कर सकता है, अकबर ऐसे कैसे कर सकता है? तो अकबर के पास गया, अकबर से बोलता है कि आपको चोट लगी है मैंने सुना। तो बोलता है हाँ मैं एक वॉशरमैन को देख रहा था, बड़ा ही ऑस्पिशियस था, मनहूस था, उसको देखते ही मैं गिर गया और फिर उसको मैंने दर्द दे दिया। तो बोलता है अब आपने उस वॉशरमैन को देखा, उसको देखते ही आप गिर गए, अब आपने उसको दंड दे दिया, अब उस बेचारे वॉशरमैन ने भी आपको देखा, उसको तो मृत्यु दंड मिल गया, आपको तो सिर्फ चोट लगी थी, उसको तो मृत्यु दंड मिल गया।
आप कितने मनुष्य हो? आप कितने मनुष्य हो?
तो इन दिस भौतिक जगत में we can say this is auspicious and auspicious, but भगवान का नाम जब हम लेते हैं हम किसी भी परिस्थिति में ले सकते हैं, in any situation, in any circumstance we can take it, चाहे birth, death, किसी भी situation में किधर भी we can take हरि नाम. So it is madhur, it is mangal, it is pavan. How is it pavan? It is the greatest purifier. अब एक श्लोका है, नाम चिंतामणि कृष्ण चैतन्य रस विग्रह पूर्ण शुद्धो नित्य मुक्तो अभिनत्वम नाम नामिनो. भगवान के नाम में there is no difference, right? It is very purifying. अब और भी चीज़ें हमें प्योरीफाई करती हैं, राइट? जैसे हम भगवान की अर्च विग्रह की सेवा कर रहे हैं या फिर हम प्रसादम खा रहे हैं, दैट इज ऑल्सो प्योरीफाइंग. बट हम हरि नाम पे ही क्यों इतना अभी एम्फेसिस दे रहे हैं? व्हाई इज इट सो इम्पोर्टेंट? बाकी चीज़ें भी तो हमें प्योरीफाई कर रहे हैं, वो भी कर सकते हैं, बट हरि नाम ही क्यों? हरि नाम एक्चुअली इज द ग्रेटेस्ट प्योरीफायर बिकॉज इट इज पोर्टेबल. इट्स लाइक इंस्टेंट नूडल्स, राइट? आप कहीं से भी किसी वक्त हरि नाम ले सकते हो, यहाँ बैठे कहीं पे भी. बाकी चीजें करने के लिए आप कॉन्स्टेंटली नहीं कर सकते हो, बट हरि नाम एनी टाइम यू कैन टेक इट. I had few more presentations to go, but it's not finished. But I think with
go to the last one. That's important.
last one is Lalit.
This
But
one.
we'll
This.
talk about the importance of doing Harinam Kirtan and the process. How do we basically do it, right? कैसे हमें Harinam Kirtan करना चाहिए? Thank you so much.
I think this is the process we all do. जब कीर्तन करते हैं, especially the folks who come early in the कीर्तन, they do hear this. So हम जब भी करते हैं, हम शुरू करते हैं प्रणाम मंत्र से, right? जिसको हम प्रणाम मंत्र भी कहते हैं. So essentially we are thankful to अपने श्री प्रभुपाद, उनको कहते हैं कि वो आए, उनके जो गुरु हैं सबको we put our obeisances to them and we're very happy that they are there because they are the ones who actually spread the voice, the words of the Harinam.
Beautiful.
उसके बाद हम शुरू करते हैं पंच तत्व मंत्र, राइट? तो जो 5 तत्व हैं जिसको हम कहते हैं, जो कि हमारे कृष्ण चैतन्य महाप्रभु, नित्यानंद, श्री अद्वैत, श्रीनिवास, अद्वैत, गदाधर, श्रीवास आदि, और इनके सबके अपने पोजिशंस हैं. Given the positive front, I'm not going to go to each of them. But essentially what we are saying is कि हे भगवान, हम जब ये कर रहे हैं, प्लीज आप सब यहाँ रहें, आपको हम इन्वोक कर रहे हैं, राइट? तो जब हम यज्ञ करते हैं, राइट, चाहे वो हम सब श्री रुद्रम करते हैं या हम घर में जब बुलाते हैं, जब नया घर लेते हैं, तो जब हम होम करते हैं, तो सबसे पहले क्या करते हैं, हम इन्वोक कर रहे होते हैं, गणेश जी को करोगे, because he is being pronounced as the first God, right? So ultimately what we are trying to do is we are trying to invoke these 5 elements of Sri Krishna and his associates, his expansion like Balram, the purest Pandit and all of them. We're just bringing all them together and we're saying, hey Bhagwan, अब हम जो कर रहे हैं आप प्लीज हमें इसमें सहायता करें. We hope that this Shravanam, Kirtanam and most important Smaranam Bhamela. So, and that's when we start with obviously the Mahamantra, and I think we have heard thoughts today about the importance of the mantra, the sound, and the whole 4 ways of going all the way to Kara, and that's where we all want to go. जो एक चीज जो हम हमेशा करने की कोशिश करते हैं, that we try to listen, right? और क्यों इसकी importance है?
Listen. 3 times we say listen and listen. That's the only way we can go back to Krishna.
Yes. And that's what all our Maharaj, जो हम जब सुनते हैं, उनके कोर्सेज सुनते हैं, उनके डिस्कोर्स सुनते हैं, वो यही होता है कि आप जब इसको मंत्र कर रहे हो, आप try to listen. Now, obviously, there may be times we think of so many rubbish things. I mean, if anyone, I think, especially me, if I do and open my mind and I do what my mind says, maybe I'm the worst person in the whole earth, right? I mean, कितनी गंदी चीजें दिमाग में आती रहती हैं, right? So इसलिए when you start japa और जब आप उसको सुनते रहे हो, that is the time you try to come into the moment, right? So we chant audibly, we chant with respect, right? So ऐसा नहीं है कि कुछ भी कर रहे हो और आप, you know.
I would want to add something.
Yes, yes, please.
Sorry. ये जो हमने आज किया ना, जो भी presentation, जो भी, thank you so much Krishna Prabhu for pushing me for this. But I was just thinking, what is the ultimate goal we are doing all this? ना? Ultimate goal is कि हम कीर्तन सब मिलके करें, अच्छे से भगवान की कीर्ति करें, right? So I have a earnest request to everyone, please try to come for कीर्तन. ये जो congregational chanting होती है ना भगवान की, it is very powerful. You know, it's like हम अग्नि, you know, एक matches जला रहे हैं. But when we are together, we are doing bonfire, right? जो collective effect होता है ना, that really transforms each one of us. And I have personally felt it. My journey into this first started with a very beautiful kirtan which I attended. उसके बाद मुझे लगा नहीं, this is something which is transforming. Because you feel it, it's at para level. You feel it, it's something different. You cannot explain in words. So I want everyone कि हम जब भगवान का कीर्तन भी करें ना, तो please with lot of conviction that Krishna is right here, you know, और हम उनको स्मरण करते हुए वो कीर्तन करें. That's the only request I have. Please try to be on time and ये बहुत बड़ी opportunity that we are coming together and doing kirtan. We are very fortunate. Hare Krishna.